Imagine this: thousands of people across centuries, sailors, pilots, astronomers, engineers, not strangers in the shadows, but men and women with calloused hands and sleepless nights. People who built the systems we rely on every single day, systems that would collapse if the earth were flat. Do you believe? Do you think the earth is flat? Then listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you will make your world crumble. Let's start with the systems. Systems so old, so vast, and so specific, they could only work if the Earth is a globe. In the 18th century, Captain James Cook used a sextant to navigate the Pacific, guided by stars that shifted as he moved across latitudes. He logged over 60,000 miles in 3 voyages. The charts he drew, still accurate today, rely on the curvature of the Earth. If the Earth were flat, those same stars would betray him and every ship that followed his path. Today, the shipping lanes of Maersk and Evergreen rely on great circular routes, the shortest path between 2 points on a globe. Cargo worth billions crosses oceans daily. If the earth were flat, every calculation would collapse. Every ship would be lost, every dollar wasted, and yet the ships dock on time. Think about GPS. Satellites like those from SpaceX or Boeing orbit 22,000 miles above the Earth, calculating positions to the millimeter. They rely on a spherical Earth to triangulate. A flat Earth would scatter their signals like broken glass. And those satellites, they're real. You've seen SpaceX launches. You've tracked them in real time. Are you saying millions of engineers, programmers, technicians, people like Elon Musk himself are lying to you? The international dateline, time zones. Why does the sun rise in Tokyo hours before it reaches Manhattan? Why does midnight creep across the globe instead of striking everywhere at once? Sir Sandford Fleming proposed time zones in 1879 based on Earth's rotation. Hundreds of countries adopted his system. If the Earth were flat, why would nations like China, Brazil, or Australia play along for centuries? Why does it still work? Have you ever seen the Foucault pendulum? It swings in museums across the world, from Paris to Boston, proving the Earth spins beneath it. In 1851, Leon Foucault demonstrated this for an audience of scientists who left the Pantheon trembling. They knew what you deny: the Earth's rotation cannot be faked. And space. What about Yuri Gagarin, the first man to orbit the Earth in 1961? Or Neil Armstrong's footsteps on the moon? Every image from the ISS, every rocket launch shows a curved horizon. Are you claiming that the engineers at NASA, Roscosmos, or JAXA, thousands of people in hundreds of countries, are all actors in some vast conspiracy? Undersea cables, they stretch across the Atlantic and Pacific, laid by teams of engineers from companies like Subcom and NEC. These cables hug the Earth's curvature for thousands of miles. If the Earth were flat, the math wouldn't work. The cables would snap under the pressure of distances that shouldn't exist. Do you see now? Every system, navigation, satellites, time, weather, space, every one of them is built by millions of hands over centuries. From Captain Cook to SpaceX, from Foucault to Fleming, from Maersk to NASA. If the Earth were flat, none of them would work. And yet, they do. And yet, it does. So tell me, do you really believe the entire world is lying to you? Or is it the earth spinning itself beneath your feet that you're too afraid to trust? Comment down below and let's have a healthy debate on this.